Hello everyone, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5.
That means good day here in Silmaria. Welcome to our city. I hope you find happiness on this island. I am Andre, a fisherman. I am also happy to ferry people to the nearby islands on my boat.
Hello Andre.
Yasas, it is nice to see a new face around here.
He is the only fisherman left.
Most mornings, I fish for most of the day and evening and come back in the night. I know the waters around Silmaria in my sleep. If you ever wish to go for a boat ride, I'll be happy to take you around the bay or to the nearby islands. Any further out than that, and boats are attacked by sea creatures. Most fishermen on Marit live in the villages outside town. That is, they used to live there. They have been driven from their homes by attacks from armed mercenaries. They have been driven from the sea by attacks from tritons and sea monsters, and most have left this island. I am the sole remaining Silmarian fisherman. Tritons are half men, half fish people who live under the water. They used to be friendly and helpful to fishermen. Lately, though, they have attacked every ship that sails past the nearby islands. No one knows why they have become hostile. The mercenaries are armed soldiers who have been sailing into the fishing villages and driving all the fisherfolk away. They could invade the city any day. Silmaria is the only city on the island of Marit. Marit is a large island, as you can see if you look on the map. In good years, you can sail around the entire island. This is not a good year, and the seas are too dangerous to travel that far. It was good speaking with you. Yasas!
So that's Andre. We'll end up having to utilize him a few times throughout the game, but...
Here to enter the right of rulership?
Belos.
Most of the newcomers are here for it right now. Fools, it's going to take a real warrior to become king of Samaria.
Talk to the weaponsmith.
Yeah. Welcome to sunny Samaria. What do you want? I'm Bolus, weaponsmith and weapon seller. You need a good weapon, you go see me. You got a spare weapon you want to get rid of? I may decide to buy it. If it's about weapons, I'm the person you want to deal with. You want to see my weapons? Show me you've got the cash, and I'll show you my stuff. There's a strong warrior in town who calls himself Magnum Opus. He knows how to use real weapons. There's also a big, ugly guy that hangs around with the scientists. I don't see that he's got any weapons, but I hate to mess with the size of those fists. Then there's a woman. I can't believe a woman thinks she can become king here. Kings are men, not dames. She'll learn her lesson soon enough. If you play in the big leagues, you've got to be tough. The rights of rulership are not for wimps. They prove who is the finest man suited to become the king. You've got to be tough to be the king of Samaria. Brains and brawn, the best combination for the true warrior. You're a hero? Wouldn't know it to look at you. You'll have a chance to prove it around here. Just enter the rights of rulership, and we'll see who's a hero. You know where to look if you're looking for weapons.
I don't think we have... Yeah, nope, I don't have anything we can sell. So we can buy a dagger, a spear, arrows, a sword, a fine axe, a helmet, shield, a magic spear, throwing spear, and a magic sword. And some of these items are pretty decent, except that the only one of these that would benefit us is the helmet, because we have our magic shield, which is considerably better than this, and we have our paladin sword, which is considerably better than this. And I wouldn't buy the helmet right now, even if I had the money, which is 150, because we'll be getting a better helmet later on in the game. So I'm not even going to bother touching that. Let's go check this place. The frantic fish swims swiftly round the tank. I bet his name is Ermin, as in this is my fish. Swiftly round the tiny tank. His books are very dusty and yellowed with age. Books on the shelf are packed like sardines. Must be where to look at if you're fishing for information. The short stack of books is ready to stack in the empty box nearby for shipment elsewhere. This looks like a book about the mythology of Silmaria. Glancing through the book, you see many myths and legends of this land. The book looks fascinating. One story tells how Hercules defeated the monstrous Hydra with the help of his nephew Aeolus, who burned the Hydra's heads as Hercules chopped them off. Another story relates to how Hercules went into the depths of Hades to rescue his friend's wife from the dead. One tale is of Daedalus, who made wings by placing wax and feathers on a wooded framework. He and his son Icarus used them to fly away from Merite. However, Icarus flew too close to the sun, thus melting the wings and plunging to his death. One story tells of how the winged horse, Pegasus, drank from the Medusa's blood, spilled when Perseus cut off the Gorgon's head. To come to the end of the book, all in all, the myths of this region are fascinating and well worth reading. So yeah, this particular game takes from a lot of mythologies.
What? Oh, what are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? Name? What's a name, boy? I've been called a lot of things in my time. You can call me famous adventurer. That's mostly what I'm known as now. New in town, huh? I was going to write a travel book about Silmaria sometime. Maybe I did. Just can't remember. Anyway, go see for yourself. Only way to learn. This is the famous Adventurers Correspondence School. You think this was the library of Silmaria? So you're a graduate of this school. I didn't think anyone ever read the crap I write. Got some advice for you, kid. Don't grow old. It ain't worth it.
Famous Adventurers Correspondence School. Now, somewhere if I click around... Glance through the writings, you see instructions for building a balloon. The narrator intones, having purchased a quality of cloth, I had my housekeeper sew the material into the shape of a pomegranate. The writer further speaks, I managed to procure the sticky sap of a tree that had been burned for a long time. It's made an excellent formula for windproofing the balloon material. I attached this balloon to a large basket by means of a rope. A metal brazier filled with coals provided the hot air to fill the balloon bag, causing the balloon to rise into the air. Near the end of the book you read, unfortunately the nature of a balloon is to float wherever the wind will blow it. Next time I decide to travel in this manner, I will attach wings to the basket and thus control my passage. The end. Read a book. As you read one of the books, you believe that with a little study you can learn how to swim rather well. The books all seem to be manuals titled How to Swim. They were written by the famous adventurer, copyright last year by Famous Adventures Correspondence School Publishing. Ask for the man's autograph. Famous Adventures signs the book and hands it for you to keep. Handbook of Swimming. It's a good way to learn how to swim. There's an entire section devoted to underwater combat. With considerable study, you realize you now have a basic idea of how to swim. Yay, we now have 100 points in our swimming skill. I already picked up a copy of this book. Yeah, that's the only thing that there is to, get here. It's a swimming book. So, let's head out the southern exit of Silmaria. And let's see what's over here. The gondola lies semi-submerged in the water. It looks like it has wings. You don't suppose someone was trying to build a flying machine, do you? Everyone knows machines can't fly. Strange towers and devices on this artificial island are definitely odd by anyone's standards. This must be the famous Science Island. Odd combination of pulleys, chains, metal bars, and a mechanical claw is obviously designed to move. Steady sea breezes enable the metal windmill to power the control room. Nice. Let's see. See some sort of sign about Science Island. It is to activate cable car, release gears on windmill, release brake. Set brake as gondola arrives. Enter gondola. Release brake again. Pull the lever, Kronk! Pull the lever to re-engage the gears of the windmill. Cool. Oh, wait. I don't think we can do this. Lever looks like it affects the machinery leading from the control box below and out to the overhanging pole. You assess that it probably switches something in some way. The lever doesn't want to move. The lever seems to be stuck firmly in place. A surge of strength, you force the lever to move. Unfortunately, you feel a snap and the lever flips out of your hands. Welp. So, I forgot about the fact that we need to get a replacement lever for that. So, I don't have anything for that right now. So, I guess we're not going over that way. Oh well. Not a big deal. Not quite sure why there's like a portcullis on this side when there's no way you could ever access this side, but whatever. I do believe that is it to see here immediately in Samaria. Oh boy. Because we couldn't go to Science Island, which was unfortunate because I like Science Island. It's pretty fun. Since we were unable to go to Science Island, let's head on out, actually. Exhausted, everything you do hurts. You must get some rest soon. Let's go ahead and rest for an hour. It's just because I've got so much crap. And, you know, I'm always, like, running. In this game, you're always running because walking is buggy, apparently. R.I.P. Walking on the... There we go. Hair on the nape of your neck rises. You feel there are 4 Granglers in the area. Have an honor shield, zap spell. Oh, whoops. Hang on. So you're not currently equipped with a weapon. There we go. Four Granglers. So I'm going through a lot of mana. That's because I'm constantly casting Zap here. Which is a really good spell, by the way. Hang on. I also do have the protection spell, and I have my honor shield. And should I need to heal, I do have my heal skill. There we go. Got a health potion. Another health potion. Some drachmas. More drachmas. And we picked up the basket. Awesome. That was what I really wanted to come out here for anyway. Yep. R.I.P. Well then. Funny thing is that is being caused by a patch that fixed a few other bugs. So it's actually really funny that happens. Oh well. Gotta put our sword away, that way people don't freak out, think I'm gonna kill them. Oh no, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Seriously, if you walk around with your sword out, people think you're gonna attack them, and they freak out. As long as you don't attack them, you know, it won't cause any issues, but they're just like, I have to defend because you're gonna kill me, aren't you?
My basket, oh thank you. I had given up upon ever seeing it again. It was made by my grandmother, and it was given to me when I was still a kitten. I cannot thank you enough for this. Here is the reward of which I wrote in my notice at the Adventurers Guild.
Sarah hands you a shell
It is
necklace.
not much of a reward, but it is a token of my eternal friendship. Thank you again.
Yay, I gotta beat Drachmas.
Greetings, O finder of lost things. I am most pleased to have back my basket.
So, we got this as a reward, and we can just turn around and sell it. Not for much, but still.
Welcome, my friend. Thank you yet again for the return of my basket. I am most fine, and very pleased to have back my basket. It is so good to have my basket back. I thought I would never see it again. It is said that there is an assassin that stalks the city by night, and no one is safe. It is most fortunate for Sumaria that you are now here to stop this murderer, hero friend. You are a true hero, to risk so much for such a little thing. Farewell, and 1,000 thanks go with you.
Admittedly, it was a pretty minor thing. All things considered. Oh, that was weird. Alright, I think this door is still closed. Rock platform is perfect for basking in the sun. Looks like a good place for cats. Judging from the huge paw prints in the sand, it's a favorite spot for a really big kitty. It is indeed. It's, Rakesh. There you go, 6 o'clock. Let's go watch a fight. Kokino Pukamiso. It is our champion.
This evening I shall fight the stranger called Hero of Spielberg. I have not met this one, so I cannot judge the fight. I will, however, win. Good day to you. You must be here to compete in the rights of rulership. I, too, will compete to become king of my beloved homeland. I have been a guard of Silmaria since I was 16. This is my home, and I intend to become the next king. No outsider could rule her with more love than I. I am very good with spear and shield. Efaristo, stranger. It shall be a good contest. I shall look forward to meeting you again.
Alright. It's 5 drachmas to watch fight. As this guy will kindly say.
5 drachmas to watch fight. 5 drachmas to watch fight. 5 drachmas to watch fight. Only 5 drachmas to watch fight.
Yep. 5 drachmas to watch fight. Dumb exception 5 drachmas allows you to enter the arena.
My greetings to all of you.
It's Ferrari.
Welcome to the arena and tonight's spectacle of deadly combat. I, Ferrari, am your host for these events. As you know, the combatants may choose the style of combat they prefer. They will fight in deadly earnest to bring their opponent to his knees. When a foe has fallen, the combat is over. The winner shall receive the purse of gold drachmas, and the defeated will be healed to fight another day. Tonight, the champion of this contest is someone most of you know. He has served the city of Silmaria for many years as a guard. He has proven himself to be valiant and brave. Ladies and gentlemen, I call to battle Kokino Pukamiso.
I, Kokino Pukamiso, shall defend the honor of the guards of Silmaria.
Our champion is now challenged by a skilled and experienced combatant. I summon to battle Elsa von Spielberg.
Elsa von Spielberg. There she is.
Elsa von Spielberg shall prove my skills upon the field of combat.
May the contest begin.
She has a magical shield. Or a magical sword, rather. Which is pretty cool. And to turn off my drachmas. She also has a quiver, so she's obviously got a bow of some kind. Yep. I think I bet on the right person because wrecked.
The winner of tonight's display of gladiatorial greatness is Elsa von
On Spielberg. Yay! Elsa von Spielberg. Also wearing quite the revealing outfit, to be honest. So that's a thing. I'm sure, though, that we probably won't run into her anytime soon, you know? I mean, beyond watching her fight, you know? I mean, she is obviously here for the rights of rulership, but I mean, I doubt that we're gonna, like, run into her, talk to her, or anything like that before the rights of rulership, you know? I mean, I'm sure she's around somewhere, but from the sounds of things, she's all the way over on Minos Island, right? So, I'm sure we won't encounter her or anything, you know, before the rights of rulership begin, so. What is it that Gnome Anne has for us this time?
Cooks have fixed something
Same
great.
thing.
It's just so
Of course, because it's still the same day. Hey, it's free food. Why not? Unlock the door. And let's go ahead and sleep until morning. I like that there's a sleep until evening option. That's really nice. Waking much refreshed early the next morning. You'll notice that it's like 7:30. Definitely could have woken up earlier if I had just slept for 8 hours, but In this game, though, unlike the other games where it's like at 12 o'clock you start getting tired, you know, at midnight, this game, you get tired if you don't sleep for at least 8 hours every day.
we're having goulash. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
You eat it. You've tasted worse. But what if I do want to know? I've always been curious about the goulash, if it's that bad. You know? Like, I've really always wondered about the goulash. Just because it's supposedly that bad, what happened. I really do want to know. Hey, let's head to the Adventurers Guild. Maybe we can get some training in. Corporate open, you enter the Adventurers Guild. Engage in the strenuous task of physical fitness. I also like this particular track. You just don't get to hear very much of it because your stamina goes down so fast. Elsa von Spielberg has changed since you last said farewell. Then she was wearing a dress in her father's castle. Of course, when you first met her, she was the enchanted leader of the brigands. She's always been an impressive person. And, yeah, not wearing very much, like I said before.
Hero Man! Elsa here! Elsa, Hero Man here!
It is good to see you again. I assume you are here to be my rival in the rights of rulership. We seem to have the bad habit of working against one another each time we meet. I look forward to competing against you for the rulership of Silmaria. You will be a formidable opponent and I shall have to strive fully to win.
Elsa, by the way, is absolutely my favorite, character.
I am impatient for
in
the
this
rights
game.
of rulership to begin. I do not like to be idle. As soon as you enter the rights, we shall see which of us will rule Silmaria. I shall enjoy your competition.
Yeah, see, the only problem about that, Elsa, is I have to wait.
As you recall, I was the brigand leader you were seeking to destroy in Spielberg. Fortunately, you removed the curse upon me before we came to sword blows. I am an excellent swordsman, you know.
Yeah, if you get in there with the, if you get in there and you don't use the Dispel Potion, I mean, I might have let myself die, but you just die.
I drove the brigands away after you left the valley. I was called a hero by all except my brother Barnard. He considered my actions to be unladylike and unsuitable for his little sister. He wished me to wear dresses and marry a nearby nobleman. He also did not approve of my choice of Toro as a friend. I informed him bluntly how little I cared for his suggestions upon my life and future.
Good for you.
My brother is now the Baron of Spielburg after my father retired. Barnard and I do not agree on many things. He does not approve of my behavior. Thus I sought any chance to get away from my homeland in Barnard. I did not become brigand leader by my good looks. The brigands respected only the force of the blade. Therefore I became very good with my sword and dagger. This is a very fine city. It needs a strong ruler right now. I am precisely the leader the island needs. I was invited here by Minos, one of the counselors to the assassinated king. He heard of my reputation as hero and wished me to enter the rites. He believes I will make an excellent ruler of Silmaria. Minos is a wealthy man, and his ancestors once ruled this island. He says that he is content to advise the ruler of Silmaria. I am staying with him at his palace on an island some miles from here.
Oops.
Toro continues to be my
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
However, he seems to have found this job as guildmaster to his liking. I do not see him as much as I would prefer.
Miss Elsa, too.
Still, Toro, I am happy you have found a life of your own. We shall see each other soon, I believe.
Bye-bye, Elsa. But really, though, that outfit, like, what the heck? Oy. But really, though. That said, I think this is a good spot to end the episode off at, so I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any of the episodes you might have missed. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later.